Imagine yourself at the age of 70. One early morning, you wake up. Place your feet on the floor and feel them steady and strong. No more dull cramps in the night. No more unsteady moments when standing up. You walk with confidence, as if your body is still full of vitality. I know, for many, that picture seems like a distant dream. We often believe that weak legs, poor balance, and constant cramps are just a natural part of aging. But the truth is, in many cases, it is not simply because of age. It is the silent voice of your body, signaling that you are lacking the vitamins and minerals needed to nourish your muscles, nerve, and joints. One of my patients, Margaret, 72 years old, once shared that she often had to sit up suddenly in the middle of the night because of painful leg cramps. She thought, "I am old now. I just have to accept it." But when we checked and provided the nutrients her body was missing, the pain disappeared and she was able to enjoy restful sleep again. She told me, "Sam, it feels like I have been given back the youth in my legs." In this video, Dr. Sam Wells will walk you through 9 essential vitamins and minerals that help you maintain strong legs, reduce cramps, and regain confidence in your steps, even after 60. I will share not only from scientific research, but also from the real experiences of hundreds of elderly patients I have worked with. And before we begin, I would like to invite you to do something. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your loved ones, because I believe that health is not only a personal journey, it is a gift we can give to one another. Together, we can build a community of older adults who are stronger, steadier, and safer. Vitamin B12, the protector of nerves and balance. Have you ever stood up and felt as if your legs lost their sense of direction, or walked with the strange feeling that your feet did not quite belong to you? Many think that is just part of aging, but in my experience, many of these cases come from a hidden deficiency, a lack of vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 acts like a loyal guard for the nervous system. It protects nerve fibers and ensures signals from the brain to the legs travel quickly and accurately. When B12 is low, those signals become disrupted, leading to numbness, tingling, or even loss of balance. I once treated a patient, James, 68 years old, who often tripped while walking even though his vision and hearing were perfectly fine. After testing, we discovered he was severely deficient in vitamin B12. Within just a few months of proper supplementation, his condition improved greatly. He could walk along the beach with his wife without worry. Vitamin B12 sources are familiar. You can find it in meat, eggs, dairy, and fortified cereals. But here is the key point. As we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food decreases. That is why many people need regular testing to truly know where their levels stand. I want you to remember that confidence in your steps does not only come from muscle strength, but also from the solid connection between the brain and your feet. And vitamin B12 is a vital bridge in that connection. If you have ever experienced numbness or tingling in your legs, leave a comment below. I would love to hear your story. Magnesium, the mineral that eases nighttime cramps. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, painful cramp in your calf? It feels as if the muscle is tightly squeezed, sharp pain forcing you to sit up and massage for relief. Many of my patients tell me that this is one of the most uncomfortable experiences of getting older. And the culprit behind many of these cramps is a lack of magnesium. Magnesium is the mineral that relaxes the muscles. If you think of muscles as string instruments, magnesium is the skilled musician who helps them release tension and stay in tune. When the body lacks magnesium, muscles are more likely to spasm suddenly, especially at night when the body is meant to rest. Beyond that, magnesium helps the nervous system relax, leading to deeper, more restorative sleep. I remember one patient, Linda, 70 years old, who suffered from cramps so often that she grew fearful of going to bed. After adjusting her diet to include leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, whole grains, and a little dark chocolate daily, the cramps almost disappeared. She said, "I no longer wake up in pain. Now I wake up to the sunrise." Magnesium-rich foods are easy to find and simple to add to daily meals. A plate of greens, a handful of seeds, or a small square of dark chocolate after dinner. Sometimes it is the simple things that bring the greatest change to our health. If you have ever suffered from nighttime cramps, do not ignore them. Think of magnesium as a quiet ally that can help give you more peaceful nights. Click like if you have ever had nighttime cramps. This might be the solution you need. Omega-3. The nutrient that boosts circulation and keeps joints flexible. Have you ever felt your legs heavy, your steps difficult, or your knees stiff after a long night's sleep? Many think this is simply a sign of natural aging, but in reality, ongoing inflammation inside the body is what causes muscles and joints to gradually lose flexibility. This is where omega-3 plays its role. Omega-3 is an essential fatty acid, best known for its heart health benefits, but few realize that omega-3 is also the key to keeping your legs strong and flexible. It works as a silent healer, reducing joint inflammation, improving blood circulation to muscles, and helping you walk with ease. Research shows that when circulation improves, muscles and joints receive the nutrients they need, and mobility increases significantly. One of my patients, Robert, 66 years old, told me his knees were constantly swollen and painful, making even short walks around the house difficult. After adding omega-3 from fish oil and improving his diet with salmon and mackerel, he noticed a difference within just a few months. "Now I can walk with my grandson without the pain I used to feel," he said with a relieved smile. Foods rich in omega-3 are easy to include in your meals: salmon, mackerel, flaxseed oil, and fish oil. They not only support heart health, but also bring flexibility to your legs, something we value more than ever in our 60s and 70s. Omega-3 is not only good for the heart, it is essential for keeping older adults' legs strong and flexible. Vitamin K, the protector of bones and joints. Many older adults focus on calcium when thinking about bone health, but few know that without vitamin K, calcium can be misdirected. Instead of strengthening bones, calcium may build up in blood vessels, causing them to harden and increasing the risk of heart problems. I have seen this in many older patients. They take calcium regularly, but their bones remain weak while their blood vessels suffer. Vitamin K is the guide for calcium. It makes sure calcium goes to the right place, bones and joints, where it strengthens and keeps them flexible, while preventing deposits in blood vessels. There are two important forms: K1, found in leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and lettuce, and K2, found in fermented foods, eggs, and animal liver. I remember a patient, Eleanor, 74 years old, who made sure to drink milk and take calcium pills. Yet she still suffered a fracture after a minor fall. When we checked, she was severely deficient in vitamin K. After adjusting her diet and supplementing properly, her bone health improved greatly, she said. "I never thought greens or fermented foods could matter so much for my legs." However, an important reminder: if you are taking blood-thinning medications, consult your doctor before adding vitamin K. In some cases, this vitamin can interfere with treatment. Vitamin K not only protects bones, it also safeguards blood vessels, a silent shield that helps your legs stay steady day after day. Calcium, the partner of strong bones. When we think of bones, the first word that comes to mind for most people is calcium. But not many realize that calcium does more than lay bricks to build bone strength. It also plays a role in every small movement of the muscles. Each time you flex your foot, take a step, or even stand firm, calcium is quietly at work. I once treated a patient, Harold, 71 years old. He drank milk every day, but still suffered from cramps and felt his muscles were not as quick to respond as before. When tested, we found he was low in both calcium and vitamin D, the two nutrients that must always work together. Once he supplemented with both, within a few months his cramps decreased significantly, and he felt his legs were stronger and more agile. This reminds us that calcium needs vitamin D to be absorbed and work at its best. Taking calcium alone without its partner means the benefits will not be complete. Calcium sources are abundant: milk, cheese, yogurt, and seafoods such as sardines and salmon eaten with bones. But after 60, the body's ability to absorb calcium from food declines, which makes a proper balance of diet and supplements under medical guidance very important. Calcium is the firm foundation for your legs, helping every step feel safe and confident. If you are over 60, let me know in the comments. Do you take calcium daily? Vitamin B6, the vitamin of energy and recovery. Vitamin B6 is often overlooked, yet it is extremely important for older adults to maintain energy and leg strength. I want you to imagine this. You take a walk in the park, just a short loop. But you already feel tired, breathing heavily, and your muscles still ache days later. That may not only be a sign of aging, but also the body's silent way of telling you it is lacking vitamin B6. This vitamin helps your body turn food into energy, fueling both muscles and nerves. Without enough B6, every step feels like an engine running on low fuel, sluggish, tiring quickly, and slow to recover after activity. One of my patients, Linda, 68 years old, shared that after gardening or shopping, she felt exhausted the entire next day. When we checked, her B6 levels were low. After a few months of supplementation, she told me she could shop, cook, and still have energy left in the evening to walk with her husband. You can find B6 in familiar foods: salmon, chicken, bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals. The key is consistency. Since the body cannot store this vitamin for long, when your energy becomes more stable and your legs stronger, confidence returns to each step. That is not only a physical benefit, but also a sense of peace, knowing you still have enough vitality to enjoy your later years fully. Potassium, the mineral of muscle balance and fluid stability. When people think of strong legs, they often think first of calcium or vitamin D. But to keep muscles working smoothly, another essential mineral is needed: potassium. Potassium is like the conductor of every muscle fiber, helping them contract and relax in rhythm, preventing sudden cramps, especially at nights or after long walks. I recall a patient, Michael, 72 years old, who told me his calves tightened painfully after every walk around the neighborhood. He thought it was just aging, but testing showed his potassium levels were below normal. After adjusting his diet with bananas, avocados, and the occasional glass of coconut water, Michael was able to walk more comfortably, with fewer cramps and much better endurance. Potassium is present in many common foods: sweet bananas, baked sweet potatoes, creamy avocados, beans, and refreshing coconut water. They are not only delicious, but also a natural medicine that keeps your muscles steady and reliable. However, anyone with kidney problems must be cautious. When the kidneys cannot filter excess potassium, it may cause serious complications. That is why before taking potassium supplements or high doses, you should talk with your doctor for the safest plan. Potassium is truly a silent friend, keeping your legs not only strong, but also resilient throughout the journey of aging. Vitamin C, the booster of collagen and circulation. When we are young, muscles and blood vessels are as elastic as new strings, but after 60, healing slows down. Bruises linger, and joints lose their flexibility. This is when vitamin C becomes essential. Vitamin C is not only the gatekeeper of the immune system, but also the raw material for collagen production, the protein that keeps muscles, tendons, and blood vessels strong and flexible. I once treated a patient, Eleanor, 69 years old, who often complained that even a light bump against the edge of a table left a bruise lasting a week. After reviewing her diet, we realized she was not getting enough vitamin C. Within a few months of adding oranges, strawberries, kiwi, and some red bell peppers to her meals, she noticed the difference. Bruises healed faster. Her legs ached less, and her sleep was more restful. An added benefit of vitamin C is better circulation. When blood vessels are strong and elastic, oxygen and nutrients flow more efficiently to the muscles. That means not only can you walk farther, but your legs also feel lighter and steadier with each step. Vitamin C is present in many familiar foods that are easy to find and prepare. Sometimes just a morning glass of orange juice or a few slices of kiwi after a meal are enough to provide this valuable nutrient. If you had your vitamin C today, leave the letter C in the comments. I want to see how many of us are caring for our legs through the simplest steps. Vitamin D, the source of muscle strength. Lack of vitamin D is one of the silent reasons older adults lose leg strength. Many think vitamin D is only for bone health, but in fact, it acts as the power switch for muscles. With enough vitamin D, muscle fibers respond more quickly, reflexes improve, balance is steadier, and the risk of falls, something many people over 60 fear, is greatly reduced. I remember Walter, 72 years old, who came to see me because he often lost balance when walking on smooth floors. Tests revealed a severe vitamin D deficiency, mostly from limited sunlight and a poor diet. After adding salmon, eggs, vitamin D fortified milk, and 15 minutes of gentle morning sun, within months, his balance improved significantly. He joked that he no longer needed to hold the wall when walking through the living room. Another benefit of vitamin D is its teamwork with calcium and magnesium to keep both bones and muscles strong. That means not only stronger bones, but also more flexible and powerful muscles, giving you confidence in every movement. The good news is that vitamin D is easy to get. Just one serving of fatty fish each week, a few eggs at breakfast, or a glass of fortified milk, combined with morning sunlight, can give your body a natural boost of strength. If you have ever checked your vitamin D levels, share your experience in the comments. You may inspire others to care for their muscle health and safety. We have now covered 9 essential vitamins and minerals, from vitamin D, B12, B6, and C to omega-3, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and vitamin K. These are not just ordinary nutrients. They are the foundation for strong legs, fewer cramps, healthy joints, and most importantly, independence after 60. Many believe aging must mean weakness, but that is not true. With the right nutrition, the body can restore strength, maintain confidence, and enjoy a higher quality of life. Remember, resilient legs not only help you move easily, but also open the door to living more fully, joining family activities, and enjoying time with friends. The important thing is to begin with small steps. Add greens to your meals, drink a glass of milk with calcium and vitamin D, or spend 15 minutes walking under the morning sun. These small actions combine to make a big difference in the health of your legs. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with friends or loved ones. Your support allows us to spread knowledge to more older adults so that everyone can keep independence and health in their later years. Thank you for spending your valuable time watching this video. I wish you health, joy, peace, and happiness. Please join me for the next video.